Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the land of public speaking, and I'm going to be talking about the worst question you can ask someone, especially when they have a speech coming up. Are you nervous? A couple of years ago, there was this wedding that I was a part of, and I had a best man speech coming up. Before I was going to deliver that speech, I was talking to different people, and different people kept asking me the same question. Are you nervous? Then they followed it up with, geez, I would be nervous if I were you. And some people actually made a statement. They said, you better not mess this up. They thought they were being funny. They thought they were trying to relate with me, but they were annoying me. Now, granted, at this point of the wedding, I had been in Toastmasters for a couple of years. I had done speech competitions. I had done table topics. I had spoken to different audiences. So I wasn't that nervous. But had this been years before I joined Toastmasters, I would have been mortified if people kept asking me, are you nervous? After the second to third time, I would have started to wonder, wait a minute, do I look nervous? I mean, I was nervous before, but I thought I looked pretty good right now. Why is everyone asking me this? I would be having thoughts like that. So it's not smart to ask people if they are nervous, because when you do, you actually make them more nervous. And if they don't have any public speaking experience, what's going to happen is that they will either freeze on stage due to your words, or they will throw in the towel completely. You want to avoid that. And the example that I always give is the skydiving example. I mean, imagine that you're skydiving for the first time. And in one scenario, the instructor is like, dude, this is going to be life-altering. It's so amazing. Trust me, skydiving is safer than people try to make it out to be. It's so fun. You're going to take risks in other parts of your life. It's a thrill. It's amazing, bro. Scenario 1. For scenario 2, the guy says, oh man, this is my first time doing this. I'm just as nervous as you. I mean, I really don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, by the way, I just got divorced, so I'm going through depression. Which scenario is going to make you more excited to skydive? This scenario. And this is what you need to be like whenever you see speakers who are about to take the stage. You gotta be that hyped up skydiving instructor. And there are two paths you can take. One path is you act as though you don't even notice that they have a big moment coming up, and you treat today just like any other day. And the other path is you ask the question, excited? So for the first path, where you treat it like any other day, I like this path a lot. Whenever I have a big moment coming up and people talk to me like it's just any other day, I take out the adrenaline from this big activity, and I subconsciously think, this is just any other day. I feel calm. Other speakers, they actually want to keep it about the speech for this particular day. So for guys like this, rather than asking the question, are you nervous? Just ask the question, excited? When you ask the question, excited, whether they're nervous, suddenly thoughts of excitement are going to infiltrate their mind, and they will say, yeah, I am. Subconsciously, they're going to say, thank you for asking me that question, bud. Because all these other people, they're asking me if I'm nervous. Avoid asking, are you nervous? Either treat it like any other day or ask the question, excited. Now, as I wrap up this video, I do want to say, you don't always have control over everything with public speaking. A lot of the times, you will plan out things in your mind, and on speech day, random things are going to be introduced to you that may throw you off your game. And one of the things that will be introduced to you are people that keep asking you whether or not you're nervous. Unfortunately, they don't watch the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, so they don't know what an unintelligent question this is. They just ask this question by default. They're trying to relate to you. Your goal is not to be so fragile. Your goal is to be that battle-tested public speaker. You do not grow when you do not face any challenges. You only grow when you face challenges and you don't quit. View this as a challenge that you will face, absorb, and get stronger from. You're the battle-tested speaker. Nothing can stop you, especially just some harmless questions. With that being said, if you enjoyed today's talk and you want to get more insights like this into public speaking, be sure to check out my book, The Speaking Wizard. Within this book, you will learn much more about how to brainstorm a speech, how to polish it up, how to deal with rude questions on speech day, and how to be the coveted, battle-tested speaker. To get The Speaking Wizard, scan the barcode right on here. And if you're on the phone or whatever, go on ArmaniTalks.com, hit shop. I'll even drop the link in the description box and the pinned comment right on below for the Speaking Wizard book. Grab your copy and level up your speaking skills. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next episode.